Welcome to Always Analog, where we celebrate the beauty of analog technology in the digital world. Today, we're going to look at a vintage pencil, one that was shared with me from my pencil pal, Joseph. Thank you so much, Joseph. Really appreciate you sharing this one with me. And I was really taken. I love how for various reasons, pencil companies would use fractions to decide or to indicate the core. So this one is a Templar, Duro lead. Templar was a fairly popular model of pencil made by the Reliance Pencil Company. Pretty sure they were in Tennessee. I'm not quite sure when they went out of business, maybe in the 70s or 80s. Maybe they got bought out by somebody. If somebody knows the exact story of Reliance, please share with me in the comments. But Duro lead was sort of one of their Reliance's trademarks. This is a Templar, number 777. And it is a number 1 5/8. So not a little harder than a 1, a little softer than a 2, not quite in between, because that would be a 1 1/2 or a 1 4/8. So this is a 1 5/8. So just oh man, just so slightly more firm than a 1 1/2. But anyways, I just get a kick out of that. But let's take a closer look at the pencil itself, and let me get us in focus here. So here we are. Let's start here. Now the eraser is hard as a rock. I'm not quite sure when this pencil dates from, but you can see it has sort of a nice looking ferrule attached to it. I think I really like the design. You have sort of the ridges, and then you have the center imprint on the ferrule. It is a gold tone. The ferrule is crimped on. The eraser is crimped on. The only imprint on the pencil is right here, and a very clean imprint, by the way, with no less than, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 different fonts. Templar, Duro, lead, the Reliance Pencil Company, and then the numbers here. Looks to be, a real mix of fonts, but beautifully done in the blue and in the imprint. So very nice there. Again, overall, the paint job on this pencil is really, really nice. Let's do a top down. And there we are. Not sure, could be cedar. But I think I would say that the core is nicely centered. So here's our pencil, the Templar Duro lead Reliance pencil, 1 5/8. And there's a closer shot of the ferrule. And yes, thank you again, Joseph, for sharing this with me so that I could share it with everybody here who watches. So I'm going to grab a sharpener and we'll put a point on this. We'll see how it sharpens, and then get to writing. I'm anxious to try this vintage pencil from the Reliance Pencil Company. Okay, we've got our Templar here pencil, and I'm gonna do it here and see how it sharpens. Yeah, Looks like cedar to me. And you know, I don't know how old this pencil is. Cedar sometimes loses its, not getting, a slight aroma, but it's not as pronounced as it would have been, say, when this pencil was new. But, okay. There we go. So, let me pull this back a bit. And see how this one writes. This is our Templar Duro lead, although no lead. By Reliance. Number 1 5/8. Got a nice dark tone, doesn't it? How about that? Fairly smooth pencil. So, very nice. Nice writing pencil, actually. Let's put a little bit more down here. I am going to do an erase, but I will not even bother. The eraser attached to this pencil is rock hard. This pencil is probably 50 years old, perhaps. If somebody knows the manufacturing dates of this, please share. So let's just see how it does. Oh, it's a smudgy one, isn't it? Well, again, maybe what we would expect off of a 1 5/8. So I'm going to try a Pencil Eraser, which, very nice. Let me try something that actually might have been around when this pencil was made. And that's a pink carnation. Let's see how that does. Good. Here's a Japanese foam eraser. Okay. How about a gum eraser? Real nice. That does very well. A Mars Plastic, Germany. Also a nice job. Oh, and last but not least, let's try an Entourage Eraser here. See how it does. Well, I gotta tell you, overall, I would say, yeah, there's a, it's lingering a little bit here and there, but whoop. Overall erasability really is a B++. I think it erases pretty good, pretty cleanly. Let's try a little bit more writing. Point retention, not superior. I'm gonna put another quick little point on this, because just in the amount of writing that I've done, we've lost some of the point. Okay. Okay, here it is. The Templar Duro lead by the Reliance Pencil Company, number 1 5/8. Nice old pencil. Thank you again, Joseph, and for the share, and really, a very classic pencil with a softer, which I prefer, core, but writes nicely overall. So, thanks for joining me as I experienced this vintage pencil made here in the US. If you like the channel, please share it, like it, subscribe. I look forward to seeing you again soon here on Always Analog.